Hey everyone, it's Jacqui Bowman here, and I am going to attempt to explain eXp in less than 8 minutes. So here we go, starting my clock, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, here we go. So why eXp Realty? Well, we have a disruptive technology in the cloud, and I'll show you that. We have aggressive lead generation tools, Commissions Inc., and conversion. If you've never heard of those two lead generation tools, they're very leverageable. They're amazing, and they're several $100s a month for agents who are not with eXp. But with eXp and your low monthly $50 fee, it's included. We'll talk about that. We have very high splits, low monthly fees, and then there are two things that really differentiate us from other companies, and that would be our huge passive income potential through revenue share and stock ownership. So let's jump right into it. So cloud disruptors. Let's talk a little bit about how everyone is shopping on Amazon. No one's going to the mall anymore. We kind of go to the mall for that old-fashioned feeling of we're shopping, but when we really need something specific that we're looking for and we want to get things done, we're on Amazon. Same thing with Netflix. We want to watch a movie. We don't go to the brick and mortar Blockbuster anymore. We don't browse around and see what we want, physically having to drive there in our car, get out, do all that stuff. We're getting it right through Netflix, right through our internet. It's amazing. Uber, same thing, right there on your app, you're there. Airbnb. So these are cloud disruptors, and we truly believe that eXp Realty is a cloud disruptor within our own industry with our agents. And this is, of course, the relationship between agent and office, not between agent and client. Your client business between you and your client will not change. We'll talk about this. This is what the cloud looks like. It's eXp World. You kind of walk through the campus. This is a classroom. You can see really quickly. There's places for leisure. You can meet people. You can network. Every day you'll see on the board what is available for classes. So this is a little taste of what it looks like. And again, I'm going through this really quickly for you so you can see. But let's jump right into the meat of things. The commission split, $16,000 a year for your cap, which means that you're going to pay 20% at a time into the company until you reach $16,000. Basically $80,000, 20% at a time is $16,000. It's an 80-20 commission split. There are no franchise fees. We are not a franchise. We are one national company that is owned by agents. It's amazing. 100% for the remainder of the year, and you have a reset date or an anniversary date every year that sets back to zero. Per transaction, it's $25 for broker review and $30 for E&O. Once you're capped, there's a $250 transaction fee, and then $25 and $30, same as over here. So really quickly, startup costs are $99, includes cards, folders, all that good stuff. $50 a month fee. Honestly, I've been here for 5 months. I've never seen any other charges other than my $50 a month fee, and then my $30 E&O and my $25 broker fee out of every transaction. And then out of your first transaction, there's a $420 annual fee that pays for the education. Okay, the $99 startup is to get you onboarded, and that includes 1 month of your $50 fee. So again, folks, this is it. There's no nickel and diming here and there. There's no, the coffee maker costs us more money this month, so we're going to add a dollar fee here. It's honestly, that's what it is, $50 a month. You've got all the different options for you, luxury living, REO, commercial. We have plenty of teams that have come over, and honestly, you're thinking to yourself, okay, why are these major teams flocking over? Teams that have been with RE/MAX for over 30 years, teams that have been with Keller Williams since basically its inception. These people are coming over to eXp, and I'm going to show you why. It's not the low cost. It's not the commission split. It's not the conversion in the Commissions Inc. However, I think that's a huge piece because a lot of people are spending $1,000, $2,000 a month on those things, and when they come over to eXp, they're immediately saving $12,000 or $24,000 a year. So I think it's a part of it, but here's the real reason why people are coming. It's the revenue share. Revenue share is very, very different than profit share. Revenue is when you are being compensated or you are making money off of the revenue that someone else is bringing in directly. Okay, so you're making it off of the revenue. For example, here at eXp, if I attract someone into my first line, and they are a capper, I'm guaranteed $28,000 a year, which means for every $1,000 GCI they bring into the company, I am guaranteed the following month $35 for every 1,000. So someone that I know is a capper, guess what? Annual repetitive income of $2,800 passive. My second line, $3,200, or basically $40 for every 1,000 in GCI they do. Now, of course, there's a whole tree, there's a whole formula how this happens, exactly like at other companies. However, our formula is very predictable. Why? Because it is not relied upon from profit. It is directly off of the revenue. When you already know what the revenue is, it's very easy to have a chart and show you exactly what you are going to collect for attracting agents to the company. There's no other variable. Profit share at previous company I was at, I could recruit a top agent that was clearly a capper. And if they capped and their reset date was during the winter months, let's just say they came over in December, and December, January, February, March, and then they were capped. Those are the months that they were very, very productive. My profit share is this big because the office is not as busy during those months and there's not as much profit. And I was compensated on the profit of the office. Some offices across the country are not even profitable. So agents are sharing and they're not being compensated because it's based upon profit. And I think it's a great model and it's a start, but eXp takes it to a different level. It doesn't matter what month it is or who that agent is. The person that attracted them to the company is going to get compensated on revenue. Totally different. Okay, I've got about 30 seconds left. The other thing that is a huge differentiation, which is a huge game changer, is you get ownership stock. So just by coming over to the company, you get 75 shares on your first transaction. When you cap, you get 175 shares. You refer an agent, you get 175 shares. You can buy it. It's publicly traded. You can look it up on the internet. We also have a purchase program, which I won't go into. This is the deal. If I want to watch a movie and I don't want to take a whole lot of time out of my day to go find it, all we do today is what? We get online, we go to Netflix, we click through until we find what we want to watch. I personally go on my DirecTV, go to movies, and hit buy for $3.99. It's that quick, folks. And guess what? I've been working up in the cloud for about 4 months. And when I have a question on a deal, when I have a question on a paycheck, when I need help with my website, there's no calling someone and hope they call you back. There's no standing in front of somebody's desk when they have 3 or 4 agents waiting and they just can't get to you. I go up into the cloud and it's, how can we help you today, Jacqui? And there's 4, 5 people in each department there to help us. It's immediate service. Just like Netflix is immediate, it's the same thing. And without all of those costs of the brick and mortar buildings, we have revenue to share. So that's my quick 8 minutes. I think I went over a little bit, but if you're ready to find out a little bit more, I do a Saturday webinar that takes about 40 minutes where we go into depth on all of these things. You can also visit my career site at JacquiBowman.exprealtycareers. So go ahead and pause the video on that and you can go ahead and type that in. There's revenue share calculators on the website. That's my direct phone number to my cell. It's 330-687-7300. Again, it's Jacqui Bowman Coach. Thanks for joining me today, and hopefully I'll hear from you soon.